Hey everyone, Cephas here. I'm doing the personal story quest Brute Force. I'm going to give you guys a nice walkthrough of this, just to recap what's happened recently.
This place is infested with undead. Better we stay unseen.
Was that, well, discuss it after this little cutscene.
Glad to see you, Advocate, but I wish I had better news. We've got a problem. The Vigil squad sent to meet us has been overrun during an initial sweep of the swamp. The area's crawling with hostiles. The children are still out there, and now my soldiers are in jeopardy as well. It's down to you and me.
Don't worry, Hiroki. I can handle myself in a fight. If you're willing, we can rescue your soldiers and then find those kids.
Your courage does you credit. Vigil soldiers are well-trained, dedicated, and determined to defend Tyria. You'd fit right in. If my squad followed protocol, they'll have dug in to wait for reinforcements. We'll need to look for a makeshift bunker.
And that is what we'll do. I'm ready to move out when you are.
Alright, so my last quest, I had to pick if I want to help the Vigil or go with the Drummond Priory. The Vigil is going to attack the undead while the Priory went to go get some magical item.
Gather like this without cause.
I decided to go with the Vigil and save the children with brute force, so that's what I'm going to do. You can run around and skip most of these undead and not have to fight them. Or you can be like me and just gather up a whole group. They're not going to be too hard to kill.
Refreshing.
Ooh, unidentified die. That will sell really well. So I have to go find these children, and I also have to save Hiroki's members of her squad, her advanced force, I should say. Hopefully this won't take too long.
Crusader Hiroki, thank the pale tree. You're a sight for sore eyes.
It's good to see you're still alive, Serena. What's the status of your troops?
We found several children hiding in the swamp. As we were helping them, we were overrun. We dug in here to repel an undead attack. It's not going well, Crusader. The Risen have pinned us down and inflicted heavy casualties. As the commander of this unit, I take full responsibility.
Remember your oath, Serena. Your soldiers swore to protect the innocent, and that's exactly what they did. We are the light in the darkness. The soldiers in your command died with honor.
What do we do now, Hiroki? Head back out of the swamp?
This isn't over yet, Advocate. Not while there are still people lost in the swamp out there. The mission will go on. The children are our top priority. We'll hold off the undead, and when their lines break, we'll get the kids to safety. Tactician?
You heard the Crusader. Vigil, form a defensive perimeter. You two, take the east. You two, the west. Eyes sharp.
The Advocate and I will cover the center. Move out.
What's wrong, little one? Scared?
So the undead are gonna come through here and attack me.
Oh.
Hopefully, if I'm lucky, I can group them up and use my AoE abilities to burn them and bleed them to death. However, they are undead. I don't understand how they bleed. These guards are probably going to die, so when you get the chance, try to res them. They help tank a lot of the damage.
Hi there, incoming! Too many to count!
You're a big help.
Make sure you loot when you get the chance to.
Count.
Ready your weapons, not your sarcasm, you idiots. Incoming!
Kinda wish this would go a little faster. That guy turned into a bear, that's kinda cool. Tearing through these undead. Try to stay away from the plague carriers, they'll explode and then they'll end up poisoning you.
May courage guide your hand.
Don't give up. Hiroki will see us through.
Now shut eyes open, soldiers.
Love how that one attack just bounces between enemies with a huge group.
The undead are falling back. Their lines are broken. We've won.
This is our chance to get the children out. Soldier, what's Tactician Serena's status? Is she badly injured?
She's conscious, Crusader, but in rough shape. I'm no expert on Sylvari, but it looks pretty bad.
Leave me. I'm not afraid to die. I gave my oath.
The Vigil doesn't leave anyone behind, Serena. You don't have permission to die, do you hear me?
I hear you, Crusader. And thank you.
We can go out the way we came in. Move fast, keep the children together, and don't stop unless you absolutely have to.
Agreed. Vigil, move out.
The way I came in. Make sure I loot. So I pretty much have to make it to that green dot. I'm gonna go around the way I came in. Because I cleared some undead there already, they wouldn't have respawned, so... Now I have to go to Salmo District once I get out of here.
This is not over.
Loot that. Click to leave instance. You guys can go ahead and just quick travel to Divinity's Reach. There's a waypoint right where you need to go called Salmo Waypoint. Head on back in. taking a while to load. I apologize for this. To talk to these guys. I'm going to choose which group I want to join. Probably going to join the Vigil just because in the past I've done
We need to discover the root of the problem, not just
Agent of Whispers and the Priory.
At the cost of lives? The undead are attacking now. If we sit idle, people will die.
Hello.
Advocate, the representatives have reported your success. Well done.
Thank you, Logan. I'm glad we saved the children, but the undead are still a problem.
I'm told the children saw a Seraph soldier in the swamp, and their stories were quite appalling. They were as frightened of him as of the undead. If this was that soldier, the children say he's become violent and incoherent. They also say that the undead weren't attacking him.
There aren't any Seraph outposts in Lichcroft Mere. What's a lone soldier doing out there?
According to Seraph reports, a corporal named Kellock didn't report for duty. I'd assumed he was AWOL in Lion's Arch, but maybe there's more to it.
This Kellock could be under Zaitan's influence. Could he be inciting the Risen and making them more aggressive? Maybe he's a necromancer.
We don't have time for theories, Advocate. Vigil scouts marked more undead approaching the town of Triskel Quay. The corruption is spreading.
If so, then Triskel Quay is just a symptom. Whatever's drawing the undead inland will continue to do so even if we save the town. We should investigate what happened to Kellock. He may be the key to these attacks. Till we know what's going on, we're just plugging leaks.
You want to go on a wild goose chase, Ehan? Fine. But don't risk Triskel Quay. We need soldiers to defend the town or people will die.
A few will die now, but we'd be saving many in the long run. The Order of Whispers is prepared to make that exchange.
It's a good thing that decision's not up to you two. Advocate, it's in your hands.
Oh, apparently I'm not choosing yet which order to join. Do I want to go with Hiroki or Ehan? I think I'm going to go with Hiroki again, since I already started with her. Let's finish with her. Triskel Quay needs our help. And that ends the quest Brute Force. Hope you guys enjoyed it.